Hi all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sivatmika Chavali. If you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. This is day 29 of being productive in coding, and today pre-final day, like tomorrow is the final day for me. I'm gonna stop posting these productive videos after 30th day, but anyhow I will do coding, but I won't record the videos. I just want to maintain consistency for 30 days, and it's going on, and there is only one day left. I'm very happy. So today I'm gonna solve move zeros. This is actually an easy problem, and this problem was also asked in TCS NQT this year, and this is mostly asked problem. Actually, this problem is super simple. All you need to have some basic knowledge in two pointers approach. We can also do this problem by using extra space like queue data structure, but uh, uh, here they like it's not required to use queue because anyhow we have to solve the problem in optimized way, right? And also they mentioned one note here: you should not copy the array. So basically the problem statement is, we have zeros in the array, they will give zeros, and we should return the zeros in the last. See here, this is the array, right? So there are two zeros and we kept those two zeros in last, but the elements, non-zero elements, are in their relative positions only, they are not changed. So that is the problem statement. Let's solve this problem. First I will do in two pointers approach. For this I will take one pointer int, a variable called int j equal to 0. This is for the positions, and let me go through the nums dot array length, nums dot array, nums array length I plus plus. So now what I'm gonna do is, if nums of I not equal to 0, if that element is non-zero element, see this is 1 non-zero, 3 non-zero, 12 non-zero. If the element is non-zero means just update my nums of j as that nums of I. I hope you are getting. And then we need to increment the j plus plus. See here how the loop will continue means I will explain you here. See, first here nums of I, that is 0, I equal to 0. Nums of 0 is 0, but here what we gave the condition 0 not equal to 0, but 0 equal to 0, so if will not execute again. Now I equal to 1, now it will go to 1. Nums of 1 is 1. 1 is not equal to 0, yes, so if loop will continue, if statement will continue. Here nums of j, so j value will be 0, right? Nums of j means in the 0th index it will add 1. Okay, now let me write in comment. Now again j plus plus, now j value will be 1, remember. Okay, now j will be 1. Okay, it incremented. Now again I equal to 2 now. So nums of 2 is 0, but 0 not equal to 0 is a false condition, so if statement will not execute. Now again I equal to 3. Now nums of 3 is 3. 3 not equal to 0, yes, if condition if statement is true, so it will execute. Nums of j value is 1, right? So nums of 1, uh, in the nums of 1 index it will add 3. I hope you are all getting. And the next one, j now will increment to 2. Now I equal to 4. Now in nums of 4 is 12. 12 not equal to 0, yes. And again in nums of j, that is 2, second index is 12. This is our final array of nums. Okay, we are updating in the nums itself by using j variable. Okay, now what about the zeros? How can we add zeros now? See, basically it's super simple. Just when you are checking here non-zero elements, now the remaining elements will be zero elements only, so let me add this one. So while j not equal to nums dot length, nums of j will be 0. That means we are adding zeros at last up to nums dot length. Okay, again incrementing the j plus plus. Let's execute. It passed. So this is the approach to follow this problem, two pointers approach. Let's submit the code. It passed. I hope you all got this step. See, in now the j value is 2, right? Here it will check, the while loop will check 2 less than nums dot length. If you take the example of this one, nums dot length will be 5, right? 2 less than 5. Yes, 2 is less than 5. Now in the nums of 2, it will add 1, 2. Nums of 2, it will add, I'm so sorry. Now in the last j will increment to 3, right? So here 3. See, please don't confuse here. In at last we added 12, right? After adding this 12, it will definitely immediately increment the j value to 3. Now our j will be 3. Okay, so nums of 3 will be 0. So our nums array is 1, 1, 3 to 12. Now it will add 0 to our uh, in the third index, 0, 1, 2, 3. In the third index it will add 0, and again it will increment the j value. Now the j value will be 4. Previously it is 3, now 4. 4 is not, now 4 is less than 5. Yes, it is less than 5. So again while loop will execute. In the place of nums of 4, it will add 0, and again j will increment to 5. Okay, now is 5 is less than 5? No, 5 is equal to 5. As the condition false, while loop will stop its execution and it will return our final array, and this is the output of our final array. I hope you all got this problem. If you have any doubts, please make sure to comment on this video. I will explain you clearly. And thank you so much for watching, and whoever supported me in this entire 30 days series journey, I'm really very thankful for them. And that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching.